Okay, so here's example 1, and you're going to see the sine law in action. So just a reminder, the sine law looks like this. The sine of angle A divided by the length of side A equals the sine of angle B divided by the length of side B, which also equals the sine of angle C divided by the length of side C. So notice these two, the angle and the side that's opposite that angle, go in the same ratios. Now we don't need all three ratios to solve any problem. You only need two of them. And you need what we like to call the golden ratio. Now this is not really the golden ratio. If you Google the golden ratio, it will tell you an absolutely, totally different other thing. But these are ratios, and the golden ratio is when you know both angle A and side A, or you know both angle B and side B, or you know both angle C and side C. If you don't know an angle and the side opposite it, then you can't use this law, okay? The only way you can use it is if you know one pair of side and angle. So if you take a look in this diagram, I know this is 55 degrees, and I also know that the side opposite it is 17 centimeters. So in this case, I know side B, and I know angle B, and I know side B. So I have what we're going to call the golden ratio. I have a ratio where I know all the numbers in it. Now, in this problem, we are dealing with angle B, side B, and we're dealing with angle A and side A. This, remember, is side A. This is side B. Over here is side C. So we're going to write down then, so for our solution, we know that the sine of A over A equals the sine of B over B. So angle A is 93 degrees, and now I know this is an obtuse triangle, but it works. Over A, we don't know, it's called X, equals sine of B, so that's the sine of 55 degrees, over side B, which is 17. Okay, so now we're going to cross multiply. So 17 times the sine of 93 degrees equals X times the sine of 55 degrees. Now to isolate X, we need to divide both sides by 55. That will cancel that out. You're left with X equals, and then you just do the calculation. Now be careful on your calculator that you put your brackets around your angles and you don't put brackets around anything more. So 17 times the sine of 93 degrees equals, and then I divide that by the sine of 55. So my answer is 20.72, and that'll be centimeters in this case. Okay? Now, if we needed to find side C, that's not what we're asked to find, but we can still find side C because we can figure out what angle C is. If we do 180 minus 93 minus 55, we know that angle C, let's do this one in purple, angle C is 32 degrees. So if I needed to find side C, let's call it Y. We didn't have to, but let's do it since we're here. So again, this time, because it's angle B and side B that I'm given in the original problem, that's the side that I want to use. I need to use that ratio. So again, so this time it's going to be sine of B over side B equals sine of C over side C. So that's sine of 93 degrees over side B, which is, oh, sorry, not 93 degrees. I had that wrong. That's 55 degrees. Okay, sine of 55 degrees over 17 centimeters equals the sine of 32 degrees over y. Cross multiplying, you get, so cross multiplying, you get y times the sine of 55 degrees equals 17 times the sine of 32 degrees. Divide both sides by the sine of 55. So 17 times the sine of 32 equals, I get 9.0086 and so on, and then divide that by the sine of 55, and I get 10.9975, which rounds to 11.0 feet. Okay, I'm going to stop this video here and do the next example in the next video.